some stars posted images of how they celebrated the solar eclipse. Michael J. Fox recreated the eclipse with a lamp. Jamie Lee Curtis wrote that she was praying the eclipse can reset the world to one at peace. Reese Witherspoon looked like she was channeling her Legally Blonde character, Elle Woods, looking good. And Andy Cohen viewed the eclipse on a rooftop with his son. Jason Derulo was seen looking at the eclipse without his glasses. I'm sure he was kidding. He has a history of doing that. Lizzo used the eclipse lighting for a photo shoot. And Jonathan Scott decided to reveal where he and Zooey Deschanel are getting married, but the moon took over the sun right at the moment he showed the card with the location. Does that many people care?
No one cares, dude.
Their fans care.
No, Zooey Deschanel's darling. This guy
Zoe.
is
I said Zooey.
That's okay. This guy's a little cheesy in my opinion, but
me too. I agree.
Super popular.
Okay. Yeah. And Taylor Swift seemed to tease her new album coming out next week. She posted this message on a typewriter that said, "Crowd goes wild at her fingertips, half moonshine, full eclipse." Ooh, some say they're lyrics from one of her new songs. Jimmy Fallon performed Total Eclipse of the Heart with the band Heart. Watch.
Nothing I can do, total eclipse of the heart.
so dumb.
I love Jimmy Fallon.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't care for that much. I don't know. I don't know what am I supposed to feel with that?
Tell me.
I don't know. I'm just like, we get it, bro. Because I
The whole thing or just Fallon's performance?
The Fallon thing, and I'll tell you what it is, Jeff.
You
Let's just get
praying next to a window with your glasses on?
That was rough.
That was a reacher. That was a Jack reacher.
We just talked about how uninspired everybody is, and now she does something like that.
Oh, stop. The eclipse. It's not the second coming of Jesus.
A lot of people thought it was an omen.
You put things out into the universe that you hope to manifest.
That's real. You were in Halloween.
Oh.
Enough with the fake likes.
I wonder why everyone's so angry.
Yeah, but enough with the fake likes. That was a reacher. Jack Reacher. Say it again.
Second joke. Second time.
Okay, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough of the eclipse. Done. Okay, switching gears. Matt Lauer is reportedly planning a comeback into the media. Matt was fired from the Today Show in 2017 after a female colleague accused him of sexually assaulting her. Although no charges were filed against him, Matt has always denied the allegations. Matt made a rare appearance with his girlfriend at Don Lemon's wedding last weekend. They've been on and off since 2019. Erica, the comeback queen, does Matt Lauer deserve a comeback?
And has he earned it?
I do believe everyone's deserving of the comeback they're willing to earn. But we also have to remember that nothing is promised to you even tomorrow, even if you had it yesterday. And you had someone who clearly abused their authority, they abused their power, they were caught, and maybe he does have a path to redemption. As a public figure, you also need people who want to see you redeem yourself. And you need people who are going to take a chance on you. Will those two things converge for him to have a comeback? That's really to be seen, because some people who we thought we would never hear from forever have seen some semblance of a comeback. So to that point, I guess it remains to be seen.
But do you think, Tori, that he should get a shot? Like, should he get interviews? Like, what if you're a news person? He's got a name.
Right.
He's got a history.
Right.
What would you say if DBL brought him on?
You said it early on the show, and it was such a good point. I don't care to watch that. I don't care to watch him. It's not that he was charged and convicted, but there was an investigation. He did have abusive power. I'm not interested in hearing the news or whatever it is from that type of person. So I would turn that off. That's just my opinion. I would turn me off.
I think it's hard for us to even come to any sort of a conclusion because we have yet to hear from him. I want to know, is he sincere in his voice?
Right, exactly. And what did he allegedly say? say, Jeff?
Oh, he reportedly said they owe me an apology.
Then
Right.
if that's true,
Right. That's alleged.
That's
not then yeah. If that's true, then you know what, you did not earn that comeback because you were a real jerk. You definitely caused trauma in a lot of people's lives, and you don't just get to come back and get an apology from people. And if that's your mindset, then clearly you're a narcissist and you don't belong. I need to get to the next story. I just saw the next story and I'm like, oh God, we need to get to that one too. But please, anybody, is this okay? This is a good one.
And again, Matt Lauer, we don't know if he's even coming back. He might have just been going to a wedding. Not to make excuses for him, I'm just saying.
Okay, so this is a really interesting conversation and I was hoping we'd get to it. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who was convicted of helping kill her abusive mother, has officially filed for divorce. Now, Gypsy married Ryan Anderson in 2022 while she was still in prison, but the split comes just 3 months after she was released. Ryan posted a video on TikTok saying all will be revealed in a new Lifetime series. Watch.
You know, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been great. I'm just living my life, guys. Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime. We were filming a lot, so stay tuned for that.
And meantime, she told people she's going through a personal transformation journey. And according to TMZ, she's recovering from a nose job that she had earlier this month. Al, what do you think of all this?
She was dropped into my lap a few months ago. I believe our group text lit up because I was just like, who is this human being? I did not know that there was this big groundswell of support behind her. I just find it very murky waters. I'm not saying that the case can't be made that she should be lifted up, but she did arrange and plan out somebody's murder. Whether that person's murder was justified or not is not for us to call. That's why we have the court system.
Which she did serve her time from, by the way.
But I'm saying after her mom was dead.
Right, but she served the time that you're suggesting.
I just find it interesting. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, that she is so famous that she's getting nose jobs and the like.
Well, do you think? Oh, go ahead.
Well, you don't need to be famous to get a nose job, but just to kind of put that into or compare it to another famous case, I think of Centoya Brown, who served time
She killed her pimp.
Well, a man who was trying to sex traffic her.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
And what I'm saying about it is, like, I didn't know anything about this Gypsy Rose story, but I knew about Centoya, and every time there's a new story about her, I am very much invested. So I understand why people become invested in seemingly someone suffering an injustice and serving their time and what happens to them after. I understand that voyeurism.
Yeah, but does that voyeurism exploit someone who's had a lot of trauma under their belt by putting them on a television show?
That's my problem, right? As much as I want to agree with Al, because I do think you're right. In my heart of hearts, if I'm talking to my child, I'm going to give him your speech. Me, I'm more vindictive, spiteful. I'm an eye for an eye kind of guy. So however she got there, right? And she did serve her time. What I'm saying is, do we need to elevate her as far as Hollywood goes and give her a series and get her Dr. Paul Nassif being stopped by TMZ and getting his opinion on the whole thing? You think what her mom did to her? Wait till Hollywood is done with her. This business is not for the faint of heart. You go into this business, it's going to eat you up. And I don't think she's going in there with the right mindset. Neither is a boyfriend, like checking in like he's Tom Cruise. Check out the movie, it's coming out. Who are you? Who are these people? Hollywood is going to eat them up, and there's going to be more problems, and it's going to end up like a Britney Spears situation. That's what I think.
Yeah. I'm just very happy she has a little bit of agency. I agree her mindset isn't there, but after what happened for her to make decisions medically about her instead of someone else doing it for her, I'm happy for her on that.
Good conversation.